Well, hello everyone and welcome back. Today is Sunday, August 28th, 2022 here in the afternoon. Nice hot day here, about 91 degrees. I think I saw a dew point of 71, so feels like almost 100, but nice hot day here, full sun. And but summer is definitely coming to an end. Here in the Midwest, it is definitely starting to be acorn season and leaf falling season and leaf blower season, so it's kind of sad to see, but that's life here in the Midwest. And yeah, so this is gonna be the full garden update, both the potted and the planted garden here for late August of 22. And over here we have a Musa basjoo banana. Not doing too well. I don't know what the reasoning is for all this discoloration here on these leaves. It's just lack of moisture. Could just be I'm not watering it enough. That's probably on me. Over here, my little hothouse, the Mexican fan palm, doing pretty good. This is a seedling I picked up in Orlando in July of 2021. So that's all far we've got. We got Myoga ginger and another Mexican fan palm that's not doing too well. Strawberries and green bell peppers, but giant white bird of paradise. It just doesn't. I've got 4 of these, and they all look terrible. I mean, they've got some growth on them, but for the most part, by and large, they're terrible. Very small. Just overall, just not doing well. Pygmy Date, Phoenix roebelenii, doing really great. This one did get some significant sunburn in the spring, but all this new stuff you see here on top, all dark green and looking really good. Tropical hibiscus, looking pretty good. I wouldn't buy this variety again. I typically use hibiscus as annuals. I'll try to overwinter it, but I would not buy this variety again. And there's another one right here. I just don't like the flowers on it. It's like a full double flower, if you will. And I would just rather have the typical hibiscus looking flower. But my big one here in the middle, spindle palm. And it's opened 2 fronds so far this season. And I got another really nice tall spear coming out here. And this thing's about 8 feet tall. So I don't know how I'm gonna overwinter that yet, but I'm gonna try my best. Another giant white bird, again, not doing well. This Heliconia has taken off here in the past couple of weeks. This thing looks just amazing. Just extremely tropical. That's so cool. And the foliage on it is amazing. Excuse me, I notice in the mornings, or I'm sorry, in the afternoons, in the heat of the day, these leaves like curl up in the heat, and then overnight they'll flatten out, which is pretty cool. But these things feel like straight plastic. You would have no idea this thing was even real. Really cool plant. Lady palm, doing fine. Got some sunburn, but still pushing out new spears, so doing good. Here's my other little garden here. Got a giant white bird here over here, and Areca palm. Dypsis lutescens is my favorite, one of my favorite palms. Just so dainty and feathery. And this one almost completely defoliated due to sunburn, but has come back online pretty good, and really it still has some significant discoloration. So I don't know, this thing just doesn't like the sun. I'll have to look into that. But bottle palm, this one completely defoliated again due to sunburn, and it's opened up these 2 just magnificent fronds here, and another new one's coming out right there. So yeah, but this thing is just beautiful. I love it. Chinese fan palm, Livistona chinensis, another defoliation due to sunburn. but this has come back really good. Actually, this is the one that's come back the best. We got a whole bunch of split leaves already coming on. So yeah, that thing was really looking really good. And Trachycarpus fortunei, Windmill palm, looking good, doing good as always. Never have any doubts about this one. Pushing out new spear growth all the time. In fact, it always has about 2 or 3 spears going, so really happy with that. As we pan over here to this area, we've got 3 Majesty Palms here in this corner and another one here. And then here in the middle, the Mandevilla, which is just, I think it's called rock trumpet. Just a beautiful tropical flower. Man, you can't beat that. It's just gorgeous. Really happy with how this took over my planter that I had built this winter. I mean, that's just an amazing, amazing look. And you just can't beat that. What's interesting about this is I noticed all of the leaves towards the bottom are falling off. So I don't know if that's just how this kind of vining plant works, to where all the old are continually falling off as it grows up. So let me know in the comments below if that's the case or if something else is going on here. But some type of yucca that my wife bought for really cheap. The name is blanking me here. Kiwi Cordyline, I think, is the name of this one. Really cool looking pink edges on that. Really, really cool. Just another cheap Mandevilla that my wife picked up. And then my red banana is looking great. The size of this thing and the growth on this thing has just been absolutely incredible. But this is just an amazing tropical looking plant. So cool. How thick this thing is absurd. I mean, it's almost as thick as my whole pot that I have it in. I mean, this is crazy how big this thing is. So really, really cool. I love this, and I'll definitely keep the rhizome over winter and plant it again next spring. And let's take a look at the lower garden. My planted in-ground garden. There's kind of an overview of it. Calla lilies are all done. Actually, in fact, I had 2 of them and one of them died even in the summertime. So I doubt that one comes back, but who knows. But all the canna lilies are looking great. I wish they had gotten taller, but overall, I'm pretty happy with their growth. They have really bloomed profusely, which is really awesome. Happy to see that. I wish I would have gotten some more height to the actual foliage of the plant, but I'm happy with how they've done overall. And we got some pink china elephant ears here. I mean, this thing is huge. Let me try to get my hand in here for some scale. So, I mean, it's probably 2 foot long, top to bottom on this thing, and it has really been expanding like crazy. I mean, there's all sorts of offshoots down in here. So I'm really, really happy with this. I have one on the other side as well. Yeah, so I'm really, really happy with this. And they're said to be overwintered here in the ground. No protection, so we'll see. But I'm really happy with that pink china elephant here. And then, you know, my palms are obviously my favorite. Sable minor here from Arkansas. A needle palm here from South Georgia by way of Cleveland. And I do have a really cool sucker coming off of it already, so that's awesome. Really excited to see this, but the growth on this one has been really good this summer. I've been really happy with it. And then my other sable minor here from North Carolina. Really starting to get a good look on the It opened up 2 fronds, this one and that one, and then another new one's coming here. So really happy about what it's been able to accomplish this summer. And then of course the bananas, the Musa basjoo. There's 4 of them back here and they're just doing phenomenal. Obviously they could be doing better if they had more sun. They get sun from about let's call it about 11:30 until about 4:30. So not a full day of sun. They could get a lot more. They could grow a lot more if they had more, but that's what I work with. So really happy with this. The plant is, I don't know, probably about 9 foot tall. I look up at it and tons of pups in there coming on. Some that are already 4 feet tall. So yeah, really happy with how the bananas have come out. And then over here in this garden, which is pretty much full shade, this is the most sun that it gets right here right now. I'm going to dig this garden up in the spring and put these all somewhere else because it's just not doing too great. And I'll put some more evergreen plants in here. But yeah, 2 bananas, pink china, alocasia, and then 4 cannas as well. So that's where we stand. And it's been a cool August. It has not been hot whatsoever. But yeah, fall is right around the corner, unfortunately. But that's life here. So thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day.